Hachette Audio presents The Upstarts, How Uber, Airbnb, and the Killer Companies of the New Silicon Valley Changed the World. Written by Brad Stone. Read by Dean Temple. For Tiffany. Upstart. Noun. 1. A newly successful person, business, etc. 2. A person who has recently begun an activity, become successful, etc., and who does not show proper respect for older and more experienced people or for the established way of doing things. Adapted from Merriam-Webster's Learner's Dictionary. Introduction. It was the beginning of something remarkable. Nearly 2 million people poured into Washington, D.C. the week of January 19, 2009, for the inauguration of President Barack Hussein Obama. But not everyone there was just bearing witness. Among the throngs that gathered to brave the mid-Atlantic winter chill, 2 groups of young entrepreneurs from San Francisco were on the verge of not just watching history, but making it. The 3 founders of a little-known website called airbedandbreakfast.com decided to attend at the last minute. Brian Chesky, Joe Gebbia, and Nathan Placharsek convinced a friend, Michael Seibel, the CEO of the streaming video site Justin TV, to go with them. They were all in their mid-20s and had no tickets to the festivities, or winter clothes, or even a firm grasp of the week's schedule. But they thought they saw an opportunity. Their company had limped along for over a year with little to show for it. Now the eyes of the world would be on the nation's capital, and they wanted to take advantage. They found a cheap crash pad in D.C., an apartment in a drafty 3-floor house near Howard University that, like so many other homes during that desperate time, was in foreclosure. The rooms were unfurnished, save for a pull-out sofa, which the 3 founders gave to Seibel. At night they crowded onto the hardwood floor on airbeds, naturally, along with their host, the manager of a local restaurant. Their host was actually a tenant waiting for his inevitable eviction. He lived in the basement apartment and had used the Airbed and Breakfast website to rent out the empty first floor and to 3 other guests his own bedroom, living room, and walk-in closet. Sensing a promotional opportunity, Chesky emailed the staff of Good Morning America about the closet, and a producer promptly included it in a roundup of unusual accommodations for the inauguration. By day, the founders and Seibel passed out Airbed and Breakfast flyers at the DuPont Circle metro station. "Rent your room! Rent your room!" they cried to the bundled-up commuters who mostly ignored them. At night, they met other Airbed and Breakfast hosts in the city, attended any inaugural parties that they could get into, and answered multiple emails from a disgruntled customer.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?